Well, good afternoon, Twitch. I am Crass Bandicoot, and this is my first ever stream. So basically, the plan that I have, we are going to be hopefully streaming every single Resident Evil, well, every single mainline Resident Evil game in a sort of marathon. I just thought it'd be something fun to do while the quarantine's on. I'm going to say quarantine, the self-isolation, you know, the lockdown, and hopefully it's something that helps other people, gives people something to watch while we're doing it. But yeah, so we're going to start with Resident Evil 0 because I'm going to do it chronologically, not the order that the games are out, but in terms of the storyline. Then effectively we're going to go through Resident Evil 1, Resident Evil 2 Remake. I'm not planning on doing Resident Evil 2, the original version yet, but that could be something to do as like a little bonus at some point. Resident Evil 3, the remake of that, because that will be out by the time we get to that point, because I don't think we're going to be able to get through these games in the next few days, especially considering I'm looking at streaming a couple of hours every day. But yeah, enough waffle, so let's get on, and we're going to start on normal mode, so I'll shut up and let the cutscene play.
0.
Oh, well, because there's some settings that I need to sort out. Now I'll shut up.
A Midwestern town in America, Raccoon City. A solitary island far off in the sea, Rockfort Island. An island that would become the second Raccoon City, Sheena Island. There are still many unanswered questions about these seemingly unrelated yet intensely traumatic events. Though it is believed that the international enterprise umbrella was somehow involved, little is known as to the origin of this faceless corporation. When was it established? By whom? And how was the T-Virus created? To uncover the truth, we must delve deeper into the events which transpired in the beginning, before the Mansion incident.
Do you think so too?
Yeah.
Do about it.
Hold off for a while.
But I wonder how those R&D people would react to this.
Began as a simple investigation of some bizarre murders in the suburbs of Raccoon City. Nothing in our training could ever have prepared us for the nightmare that ensued. We never stood a chance.
What's going on? Engine failure. Emergency landing.
Check the current position and investigate the surrounding area.
Captain, look! Captain!
What happened?
Court order for transportation. prisoner Billy Cohen, ex-lieutenant, 26 years old. Court-martialed and sentenced to death July 22nd. Prisoner is to be transferred to the Regathon base for execution.
Those poor soldiers. They were good men just doing their jobs, and that scum murdered them and escaped.
All right, everyone, let's separate and survey the area. Our friend is brutal and ruthless. Keep your guard up.
Top quality voice acting. Yeah, I agree with Django. Definitely used to make you shit your pants playing this game when you were a kid. This one's not as scary, but the remake of Resident Evil 1, that's probably the scariest game I've ever played, bar possibly the Silent Hill games. But that's a different type of horror, I suppose. Does anyone else think that the leader of the team looks like Tom Selleck? Must be the moustache. Or Burt Reynolds, possibly. Or Charles Bronson. Okay, so we're taking control of Rebecca Chambers. And so yeah, this is Resident Evil Zero. This is the first game, well, not the first game in the series. As I said, it's chronologically the first game in the storyline. This did come out after the remake of the first game on GameCube, and this was also released on the GameCube back in 2003, I believe. This is a bit of a different type of game. It's got the sort of traditional Resident Evil gameplay in terms of like puzzles, doors, all that shit. But then it's got a interesting partner mechanic, which I'll talk a bit more about when that comes up there. And it's got the traditional door loading animations.
This is Officer Chambers from STARS Bravo team. Please identify yourself. Is someone there?
The government has announced that it has set out to have our department, but as of 2 years ago, when a several plans were set up, the local government...
To be fair, I think it was less creating tension and more that we need to load in the next area, whereas now they don't need to do that. Oh, and shit's getting real. Okay. Oh. Fuck me, he took a lot of bullets.
What just happened? I thought they were dead.
Clearly not. Yeah, so you can actually just kill one of them and then sort of dodge around them, but you get enough ammo. Well, you get enough handgun ammo anyway, and this is too much of a tight space to really be fucked just like messing about. Yeah, that's the cheeky reload mechanic. You can actually wait for your gun to empty and it will reload itself, but then that puts you in a bad position. So the pro tip is to always get into your inventory and combine your bullets with your gun, and then you don't have to risk getting bitten. Okay, so I've got some bullets, as you do, you know, when you're on your train going wherever you're going, you just take your handgun bullets with you and put them near your bed. I don't think that's slime. Right, passenger's diary. Orders came from the boss today. It looks like we're in charge of investigating the remains of the Arclay Mountains laboratory. We're moving in 2 groups. The initial group is assigned to start checking what's left of the abandoned experiment. July 16th. Unfortunately, the test production of BOW Type Y139 had to be suspended because of this investigation. It's the same with Type Y139. There's still so much we don't know about responses to the crustacean T virus. There's a lot of interesting research left. Depending on the species and nurturing conditions, only minute doses of T bring about remarkable changes in solidity, size, multiplication of internal toxins, and brain development. If these effects can be controlled, a powerful weapon could be produced, but the sudden development of the shell results in their corresponding fragility. Certain areas become exceedingly weak. Problematically, one of these areas is in the head carapace. This lab we're going to, where they're pursuing the same research, it could certainly help to find the data and samples that would help us in our research. June 19th, this is a long fucking diary. The day is finally approaching, I'm growing more anxious. The Raccoon City newspapers and TV stations are full of reports about the bizarre murders in the suburbs. It can't be the virus, can it? If it is... No, I can't think of that now. I have to concentrate on this investigation and make sure it goes smoothly. So that was his diary, obviously. So, typical Umbrella. Thinking it's a really good idea to develop mutant zombies, all that sort of stuff. As if they're going to make money off that. This is a save room, don't need to save now. We'll pick up that green herb. And we've got another file to read. Investigation orders stained with blood. Some sections are illegible. 8 miles north of Raccoon City in the Arklay Mountains lies our company's management training facility. It was shut down years ago. Now we are conducting a preliminary 2D into the reopening of the facilities. First investigation unit is already on site and opening the investigation. I want our team to provide support. The following orders are will embark and one Elvis Gat Uns. The rest is torn and unreadable. Let me know what's better. Is it better that I read out these files, or can everyone read quick enough? Okay, his trained employee's corpse has been brutally torn apart. He's holding something. So we've got our first key in a game that is filled with keys.
Billy. Lieutenant Cohen.
So, you seem to know me. Been fantasizing about me, have you?
You're the prisoner that was being transferred for execution. You were with those soldiers outside.
Oh, I see. You're with STARS. Well, no offense, honey, but your kind doesn't seem to want me around, so I'm afraid our little chat time is over.
Wait! You're under arrest.
No thanks, Dollface. I've already worn handcuffs.
I could shoot, you know. Edward! Are you alright? What happened?
It's worse than... We can't. You must be careful, Rebecca. The forest is full of zombies and monsters.
Zombies and monsters.
Shit. Little wanker. That's one dead. Oh, timing on that. Whew. Little bastard. Yeah, Well, we knew Edward was going to die because he had a lot less polygons in his model than we have. So he was obviously not an important character. But he has got some bullets, so that's nice. Right, so let's just check our inventory. As you can see, we have fuck all space, and from what I remember of this game, because it's been quite some time now, probably about 5 years since I've played it, well, whenever this remaster came out, but I don't think you get any more inventory, but that goes back into the partner thing. Tag reads dining car. Oh look, zombie. Oh shit. Yeah, we can dodge these, so that's fine.
This is Rebecca. Over.
Rebecca, can you hear me? This is Rico. What's your location? Over.
Enrico! Hello! Can you read me? Please respond.
Rebecca, I can hear you. Now listen up. We've obtained detailed information on the fugitive from a document found in the wrecked wagon. Billy Cohen killed as many as 23 people. Over.
23 people.
We have also confirmed that he was institutionalized, so keep your guard up. Can you hear me, Rebecca? Over. Stay alert, Rebecca. You wouldn't think twice before killing you.
Enrico! Captain! Hello? Hello!
We've also confirmed that he likes Marmite and voted for Trump, so he's definitely a bastard. Alright then. You use the dining car key. You don't seem to need this key anymore. Throw it away. With that one, I'll let him off. But what always frustrates me in these games is when you've got a key that opens multiple doors. I mean, that's like a specific door, so you probably only need that specific key once. But in a lot of the games, you open like 4 or 5 doors with a key, and then it's like, oh, I don't seem to need this key anymore. It's like, you've never fucking been here before. How do you know? Anyway. Time to see Billy and his sick 90s tribal again.
It's gonna be dangerous from here on in. Why don't we cooperate?
Cooperate with you?
Listen, little girl, if you haven't noticed, there's some pretty freaked out things on this train. And I, for one, want to get out of here. I don't think we stand a chance doing it alone.
You expect me to trust you, a wanted felon? I don't need your help. I can handle this on my own. And don't call me little girl.
All right, Miss Do-It-Yourself. What should I call you?
The name is Rebecca Chambers, but that's Officer Chambers to you.
Well then, Rebecca, why don't you go and try while I wait here?
Okay, nice and chivalrous from sick 90s tribal. I mean, to be fair, this game came out in a time where everyone had those awful tribal sort of tattoos, so. When closing the dining car, supervisors are asked to switch off the automatic doors after ensuring all staff have vacated the car. The main automatic door power switch is located on the roof of the 5th car. Inspections will take place when the train is garaged. After inspections are complete, use a ladder at the rear of the 2nd floor of the dining car. Umbrella Corps Maintenance Department. I mean, that's still pretty complicated. I mean, in terms of Umbrella Corporation design, they are keeping it simple. There isn't any sort of like wolf medallion to find or any like real puzzles yet on this train, but it's still, just to unlock a door, you've got to go on the roof and flick a switch. That's a bit of an ask, really, for someone who's probably working minimum wage cleaning a train.
Excuse me, sir. Sir.
Run. Yeah, I mean, you can sit and fight that thing, but there is literally no point, because if you go to run down the stairs, that happens, and it's much easier. Saves you your ammo, saves you your health. Billy is a total hunk.
You okay?
He's totally edgy as well. And it was really nice of them when they were taking him to be court-martialed not to put him in some sort of prison outfit, and instead put him in a vest so he can show off his abs and his sick 90s tribal. Sephiroth, is that you?
Who is that guy?
It's Sephiroth.
What's going on? Who's controlling the train?
Go and check out the first engine car. Listen, we gotta cooperate with each other from now on. You got that?
Well, I don't...
Clue in, girl. Or maybe you like being worm bait.
All right. But you just remember, I will shoot you if you try anything funny.
Fine. Now take these with you. If you find anything, give me a call, all right?
I'll skip through this because it's just a player manual, so whatever. But I like how they have that conversation as if they're about to split up, but then you control them together. So basically, this is how the zapping system sort of works. You control both characters, one with each stick, since it's a fixed camera. You press a button to change between who your main active character is. And then at the inventory screen, you can actually switch between you can switch between who you have control of. Billy has got a knife. I never use a knife in an old school Resi unless I'm actually doing a knife run, so we'll just chuck that on the floor. But a cool thing about this game is we don't have a magic box. We can just put things on the floor and they'll stay wherever you put them. Yeah, I would agree. This would be a good one for a remake, but I feel like this game came out too recently and is too not popular to warrant them doing that. Like, I don't think anyone really gives a fuck about this game other than for like completionist sake. We'll give Billy some handgun ammo. Billy can take more damage from what I remember. He's certainly got like just like Chris could in Resident Evil. In fact, I'm going to give him more. In fact, the best thing to do, if I'm honest, is whoever you're going to play as, just let them take all of the ammo, because otherwise your partner is controlled by AI and they just waste all your bullets. So there's no point in doing that. I'll give him the healing item. And then I'm going to stage Rebecca there. You're going to think I'm mad, but there is a reason for that. But yeah, so as I mentioned before, that the guy that we saw on the hill, he looked a lot like Sephiroth, so he's like the main villain of the piece. I won't say who he is yet because spoilers, but yeah, he's definitely the most sort of anime Final Fantasy looking villain that we've ever seen in a Resident Evil game. In fact, I don't think we've had anyone who ever looked like that ever again in a Resident Evil game. It must have just been some sort of weird design choice that they were going with. Shall we reconnect the cable? Let's do it. Okay then. Well, that wasn't very good. So now we've got a train key. There's something stuck in the keyhole. It's preventing the doorknob from turning. So we need something to get us out of that. We've got some more bullets. And we've got a herb. Because everyone loves green herbs in Resident Evil. Insert drug reference here. Yeah, early 2000s was definitely like the... I mean, coming off the back of Final Fantasy VII, like pretty looking anime villains with long hair and calm demeanours were all the rage. And I mean, that lasted well until about the 2010s sort of era. But yeah, I definitely feel like they were trying to chase a trend with that one. Same with Billy having the sick 90s tribal and all of that. So yeah, back to the switching thing. Obviously, because we can't go anywhere with Rebecca, we now have to play as Billy on his own. Which is quite a good, like, I always appreciate when games have sort of like built-in tutorials, and this is a good one because obviously now you're put into a position where the character that you're playing as is stuck somewhere, so now you have to change between people. Okay, and if we look here, there's actually a dumbwaiter. So we don't actually want to place an item there. Billy no mates indeed. But yeah, here's how it works. So we go back to Rebecca, and she has also got a service lift, or dumbwaiter as it would be. We'll bring it up. And we will place an item there. We're going to give him those bullets. We have to do one thing at a time. I forgot about this. This is tedious. Look at the amount of time that takes. Now you've got to switch to Billy. And we switch back to Rebecca. Wait another 20 seconds. And we'll give him this key as well. Yes. And magic, we have the key. And, oh, wrong button. And just let's have a look at what it says on the key. Conductor room. Okay, there's an access panel here. We'll need some kind of tool to open that. It's locked from the other side, so we can't do anything else here. there an industrial size refrigerator? Ah, you bastard. I thought I could get past him then. Oh well. I don't know why I'm trying to run past him, because I definitely have enough bullets for him, but it's just that I'm just so conditioned by Resident Evil games that I just can't bring myself to waste ammo. Okay, so that's gross. We've got a green herb. I keep pressing the change button instead of inventory button. How are we doing for health? We're fine. I'll leave that there for now. Holy shit, there's a lot on it. Okay, that's everyone down. That was the tried and true Resident Evil trick of turning your back to where they are and holding your auto aim, and if you turn around that means someone's still alive. Yeah, I mean, I've got to agree with what Django said though. I feel like this is an underrated game. Right, that's still locked. So, use conductor's key, you don't need this key anymore, throw it away. Yeah, again, because it's a one-use key, quite obviously. The door says conductor, the key says conductor, throw it away, that's fine. But again, like I say, it's just so stupid when they're like, oh yeah, I'll throw away this key that I've used on several doors because I assume I won't need it now, even though I've never been to this place before. Ah, I forgot about this. So, Billy can't actually combine herbs, which is... He's the only protagonist in a Resident Evil game who can't combine red and green herbs. Red and green herbs, obviously, ensuring that you can have a full heal. Basically, a red and green herb is a full heal. So for a full heal, you either need 3 green herbs or 1 red, 1 green. And we've got a map. Lovely map over the train. There's a switch here. Will you flip it? Of course I will. So yeah, completely forgot that we cannot mix herbs, and I keep pressing the wrong fucking button all the time. I mean, I suppose you could argue that all the other STARS members were better at rolling joints, and so they're proficient with herbs. But yeah, or using like some sort of herbalism kit, yeah. Whereas Billy wouldn't know about that. Oh shit. Ah, there's like a big scorpion coming up. Oh. But I don't think it comes up yet. Right. Got an ice pick. Yeah, that is true. Rebecca does have the herbalism kit as her like bonus items. If we look at her inventory, that's a mixing set, as it would be, whereas Billy has the lighter, so which is a common tool that a lot of Resi protagonists do have. Yeah, I mean, obviously, Chris just rolled a quick one skinner or something. Ink ribbon, can't carry that right now. But again, the beauty of this game is, right, there is a boss coming up. Spoilers, but there is. So at the moment, there's no point in me having that or having that. I'll come back for these. I will take this first aid spray. Take this box of shotgun shells. Oh, fuck's sake. You gotta love the inventory. Oh, wrong button again. You gotta love the inventory system. I don't even think I can pick up this gun because I think it takes 2 slots. Yep, you need 2 blocks to carry this item. Oh my god, I forgot how annoying the inventory system is in this game. Do I give up a heal? Yeah, I won't need... Famous last words, but I won't need... Have we got a... Oh, we've not got a typewriter here, so if I die I'm fucked. We will have to start the game again. Hopefully that's not going to happen now. What used to always make me laugh in the original Resident Evil was it always seemed like Chris was really ill-equipped for the job. It was like Jill would have like a gun and all the carry space, and then Chris would just basically be armed with a pack of wine gums and a paperclip, and like that'd be his full inventory space. But again, it was like balanced. A lot of people didn't realise that Chris could actually take more damage than Jill. I liked Chris until he started punching boulders. Okay. Gonna do something. Yeah. Oh, you silly twat. Get up. Aha. Oh. Got greedy. Fuck me, he's taking some punishment. Oh shit. I think that's him done now. Oh, don't switch to Rebecca, that was stupid. He's really, really playing up his death, isn't he? Yeah, he's dead. Whew, I feel like that went quite well. I'm still on fine, which is pretty good. Pretty good. Right, I am gonna ditch that because we don't need that. Oh, can't leave it there, right? Fuck off. Oh my god, inventory problems. Right. Leave that in the hallway. Ice pick. I'll take that red herb to give to Rebecca. I can leave the green herb where it is for now. One of the good things about this early train stage is, spoiler alert, anything you leave on the floor in this part all sort of pops up once this part's done into like the main area that the game's set in. Unlike for the rest of the game where once you leave something somewhere, it's there until you go and pick it back up. Which is in one sense kind of good and in another sense kind of bad. I remember last time I played this game, I was gearing up for the final boss and I remembered that because, as I've said, I like to save ammo. Oh, for fuck's sake, there's something else that I need. I'm going to have to put something else on the floor as well. Inventory. We're going to leave that there because we will get that back in a moment, and I don't think we're going to need it now because there's no more bosses for this part of the game. Yeah, I don't mind Chris. He's certainly not my favourite. Well, inventory management is ridiculous in this game. It's like next level, basically. Especially when you've only got one character. When you've got two, it's quite difficult. I mean, usually the best thing is if you just take all the all the ammo off your companion, you can generally use them as a bit of a pack horse and then you don't have a problem. But yeah, this one's a bit stupid in terms of that. Yeah, I don't mind Chris. He was alright. Resident Evil 5 was when it was just like he needed to lay off the roids and my favourite Resident Evil character is still Mr. Barry Burton. Seven bullets, you greedy cunt. Yeah, I like Leon. I like how goofy Leon becomes as well. I mean, like, Leon's like that fine line of being like super cool, but then really fucking goofy at the same time. And like in Resident Evil 4, he's like a badass, but then there are times where you just face palming at some of the one-liners, and I like Leon. I mean, Resident Evil 4 is still my favourite in the series, though, without a doubt. I know it's become quite a popular thing at the moment to bash Resident Evil 4 and be like, oh, it was shit. They didn't know what they were doing with the series and stuff. But I mean, I've never had that opinion. And at the time when Resident Evil 4 came out, everyone was fed up of this style of game. Like even me as a big Resident Evil fan, after this game in particular had come out, I was thinking, we need to change some. They do need to change something up here because it is getting stale. Even this character swap sort of gameplay element could only really stretch the series out for another session, for another installment. I mean, Resident Evil 4 as well it's like, it's not even just the best Resident Evil game. It's a big statement I'm going to make, but it's probably the most important game of all time in terms of, oh shit, he's on fire. I'm going back in that room for a second. Right, yeah, it's probably one of the most important games of all time. Like, if you look at everything that came about afterwards, like if you look at Gears of War and like, because the next big game after Resi 4 was like Gears of War. That was like the next big step in like third-person shooters. And like even Epic Games, like Cliff Bleszinski says, if Resi 4 hadn't come out, Gears probably wouldn't have come out. Like, if Gears hadn't come out, pretty much every fucking third-person shooter for the last 15 years probably wouldn't have come out. Well, 15 years? 15 years? Yeah, probably about 15 years since... Oh, shit, I thought it was a zombie then for a second. It's only Billy. Reunited and it feels so good. Okay, so this is where I'll need that.
Let's regroup.
Roger.
I'll just tell her to join up. Go to Rebecca, and we can actually combine herbs. And we'll give them to old Billy. Oh, I need that. Need some kind of tool to open it. Got just a tool for the job. I'm going to be... Oh yeah, that was it. It's gone already. I was going to throw it down if I didn't need to. Oh shit. Fucking hell, I was caught napping there. Pick up these shells. Yeah, so what you do need to do, I believe, I don't know if I'm right or not, but I think you need to, if there's something you actually need to keep, you need to actually pick it up. Because if you leave them on the shelves by the end of this part of the game, you actually don't get access to them. So even though I don't need the shotgun shells and stuff at the moment, what am I doing? That's a ring for that. I will give her those. I can't remember if they use your healing items, so just to err on the side of caution, I am not going to give her any. We've got a gas tank. Right, we're currently at an hour, so we should definitely get to the end of this train section before the end of the stream today. So that's good. Why not? Okay, another little puzzle there. Very good. The device should only be used when inspecting difficult to access car routes or when connecting special trains. Return to its proper location after use. Where to use? There is a ladder outside a small window by the first floor section door of the third carriage. The device is so that it hooks high onto the ladder. Using the winch to climb after securing the hook, use the winch to lift yourself up. This grappling hook can only lift one person at a time. Be aware that the unit may be damaged if lifting more than 80 kilograms.
Come on.
Holy shit. Once again, just picking something up just to say that I've done it. So you combine empty bottles and gas tanks to make Molotov cocktails, which are very useful against certain enemies. So that's good. Right there. Oh, let me just check, because I don't think... No, your companion does use her ammo, but she's only used like 4 bullets, even though she seems to have shot a lot more, which is interesting. Okay, so now we've got the hook shot, we can go and get up to the next part of the train that we need to get up to. Fuck me, there are so many of these fucking zombies. Oh shit, double trouble. Oh yes, headshot. I think every bullet that you fire from the normal handgun has like a 1 in 100 chance to get an instant kill on a zombie, and that was that chance right there. So I think this is the window that we need to go up. Through the window you can see broken ladder. It's of no use right now. Oh yeah, she's got the hook shot, so we'll swap over. In fact, do I need anything? Exchange for that. Ah, right, wait a minute, I'm being stupid. I actually have to use the hook shot. Oh shit. Oh, that was lucky. Oh shit. Fucking hell. Open that jewellery box. Oh look, I can open the door now. Ah, I can't open the door then. Just let me know that those slugs are out there. Don't need another knife. Okay. Okay, what do I do? Oh wait, I can go out. Why? Why did it play a stupid cutscene and not let me leave? Ah, this is where. Oh shit. This is where we killed the scorpion. Okay, we're gonna get Billy to meet us. Fuck me, they just keep popping up. I mean, like, you could look at a Resident Evil game, especially the early ones, a bit like Zelda Dungeons, where you need to do things in a set order and such. How are they both on caution? Like, Rebecca's not even took a hit. I'm calling shenanigans on that. No, stop it. There we go. Okay, now we've got a silver ring. They made a horror Zelda game. It's called Majora's Mask. But yeah, like a proper one would be good. Okay, so we've got a security card belonging to Jimmy Lewis. It's locked. Use that. Again, how do you know you won't need that card anymore? What's to say there's not another door that you need to use that card on later on down the train? How the fuck do you know that? Yeah, I'd agree. Metroid would be... I feel like Metroid would be good if it dialed up the horror tone. Saying that, if you ever played Metroid Fusion...
How was the T-virus leaked? And why did it
that's got like
contaminate
a
both the lab and the mansion,
horror vibe.
as well as a train almost 3 miles away?
That's irrelevant. We must make sure no knowledge of this gets out. Destroy the train. Completely. How far away are you from the nearest branch line?
About 10 minutes to...
Huh? What happened?
Poor Mook. It's too dangerous to go alone.
Okay.
Yeah, Fusion, like the other Samus, like that follows you around everywhere. It's pretty much like Nemesis from Resident Evil 3, just always on you. Train is picking up speed. Have you got anything on him? No.
The train will either derail or crash.
Oh no!
I gotta stop this thing.
Brake operation manual. Using the brake control, the following 3 steps are necessary to operate the brakes. Activating the controls. Brake controls are located in the following location. First car, driver's compartment. Rear deck of the 5th car. To activate the system, you must insert the magnetic card into the device in the 5th car. This will supply power to both sets of controls. Step 2, enter rear deck code. Enter the code for the rear deck unit to release the lock. After this, the driver's compartment code can be entered. Enter the driver's compartment code. Enter the code for the driver's compartment unit to remove the lock. Upon completion of these 3 steps, the manual brakes can be used. Who will stay behind? Rebecca.
I'll go over to the back deck and manipulate the control panel for the brake. Then you apply the brake from here, okay?
All right. Billy,
What?
be careful.
Yeah.
Oh, are you joking? Okay, so we've got a race against the clock. Yeah, you knew these 2 guys were getting back up. Oh shit. Good music. I definitely feel like, oh, for fuck's sake. It's like fucking Blazing Squad. Fuck me. Oh shit. Oh shit. Someone's still alive. Oh, you. Right, all dead. Fuck me, that was a lot of bullets used. Yeah, I feel like the music on the old Resident Evil games was a lot better as well. I'd say up to this game really. Oh shit. He's a STARS member. Fuck me. All the bullets. This is a very impractical way of engaging a manual brake on a train, running all the way from one end of the train to another. I mean, that's a health and safety nightmare, surely. Alright. I got 74, right, so I get it. We've got to make 81. So 9 and 9, 8, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 72. So how long? I've got 9 left to do, so I go up. And then if I do 2 for the next one, that's 81. There we go.
This is Billy. I've engaged the control device for the brake. Over.
Roger. I'll put the brake on now.
Well, I'll put the brake on after I picked up this handgun ammo. Right, so 36. So 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 22, 24, 28. That should be it, yeah. Quick maths.
Rebecca!
I'm here.
Are you alright? Hey, we managed to stop the train.
Yes, we managed.
We have to find a way out.
Holy shit, did that fuck about? Holy shit. Definitely not fucking about that. So yeah, as I say, everything that you left in the train is still in the train, so that's good. Right, has Rebecca got any healing items? She has not. I pick up that green herb. Give it to Billy. Ooh, very low on handgun bullets. Billy's back on fine. I hear you there. Much better than the train services. So this is the problem of not having the magic box. It's the what do I take with me sort of dilemma. I'll take that. We may have to come back for some shit there. Yeah, because we've got one more space. I suppose this is a lot more realistic than the magic box, and there is actually a game mode in the Resident Evil remake where you can actually play with the magic boxes. The magic boxes work, but they're not connected to each other, so you can use a box to put stuff in, but then you've got to go back to that box to get that specific item. But still, for convenience, I do prefer my video gamey as fuck magic boxes. So it just makes it a lot easier.
The Umbrella Research Center? The first general manager, Dr. James Marcus.
Who on earth are those people?
She's just a rookie, a member of STARS.
What about the mail?
I'm unfamiliar with him.
Attention. This is Dr. Marcus. Please be silent as we reflect upon our company motto. Obedience breeds discipline. Discipline breeds unity. Unity breeds power. Power is life.
Who are you?
It was I who scattered the T-virus in the mansion. Needless to say, I contaminated the train, too.
What?
Revenge. On Umbrella.
Dr. Marcus?
10 years ago, Dr. Marcus was murdered by Umbrella. You helped them, didn't you?
So dramatic. I mean, what are the robes even for? Like, why robes? Yeah, obviously, thinking about it, if you play this game first, that's a massive spoiler for the remake of #1. The fact that Wesker is sat with what is quite obviously the bad guy. Okay, got to use that. And it's time for inventory management. Okay. Leave that, leave that. Leave that. Leave that. Leave that. And leave that. And now, because the inventory system is fucking annoying, I'm going to go all the way back to where that train was and get the last couple of bits that we need to bring over here with us. Luckily, this main lobby sort of area is one that we'll be coming back to quite a lot because we're sort of like spread out much like the lobby of the mansion. Yeah, this game changed the canon of Resident Evil as well, in as much that obviously in the original game the outbreak in the mansion was just basically because Umbrella were fucking stupid and managed to spread it amongst themselves. Whereas now, obviously, Dr. Marcus, aka Sephiroth, was responsible for the outbreak because of revenge from Albert Wesker killing him 10 years ago. I mean, to be honest, Wesker is basically the reason why all of this happened, because Wesker was an arsehole and killed Marcus, who started off the infection in the lab, so that was the T-virus. And then Wesker also shot William Birkin in the second game, and he then infected, he then passed the virus onto rats that infected the town, which caused all the events to like Resident Evil 2 onwards. So yeah, fucking Albert Wesker just needs to watch who he kills, really. Okay, so let's start on the first floor. Okay, Gulp. This is definitely a spooky area. Again, nicer toilets than Hull City Centre. Oh shit! Fuck. What the fuck? Run! We are not even fucking with that. Obviously that was the game trying to teach you that Molotov cocktails are quite effective against those types of enemies, but still, I would rather not. Give it that. Yeah. That saved us a few bullets, that as well. So that one's locked. Doesn't seem to be a keyhole anywhere. The top part is engraved with the image of a clock. Excellent. Oh, you fucker. Ooh, luckily, because you spend a lot of time sort of jiving those things, you can just sort of out. Like if you quit, you just walk past them. The worst thing about this is when you're trying to dodge stuff, you've got your partner as well. So that always makes it difficult, because the pathfinding for your partner is beyond shite, if I'm honest. Oh. One of the good things is... Oh shit, he's getting up. And again, just leaving your handgun bullets on your dinner table, as you do. Why can't I pick those up? There we are. How's Rebecca doing for bullets? Yes, she got enough. Get out of my way, Rebecca. That's locked, obviously. With a fire motif. Well, he's quite clearly going to come back as a zombie. Like, you can just look at that. That's so obvious. It's such fucking bait. The fact that he's like a 3D... He's not... Because the thing is, as you notice, these games have pre-rendered backgrounds, like, and they all did up until this, up to and including this one, and then it went for 3D backgrounds from there. But So obviously he's not baked into the background, as it were. So he's obviously an active model, and he's going to come back. That's just fucking bait. And am I going to try wasting a bullet now, just seeing if I can trigger him before that? Yeah, look. So you can't even shoot him now. I know for a fact that he's going to come back, but I can't trigger him. So it's going to catch me with my pants down in the middle of doing something, and it's going to be really annoying. Spooky furnace. Oh fuck, get that. Yeah, so your partner definitely, while they use ammo, they definitely don't use as much as you do. So she got bit there, which is really fucking annoying. Hey, I've got the normal shotgun though, which is good. I think she picked up a herb. Or did I? No. Oh my god, that only took her to yellow. What an absolute waste of time. She can pick that up. Got a lovely little statue there. I'm going to climb up this ladder. Oh shit. Oh, the controls are very frustrating on this. Oh yeah. I'm not messing around with that. See, she's still got right, that's brought her back onto fine. I feel like I've wasted some healing items there, but it's what it is. And we've unlocked a door from the other side as well, which is always good. Okay. 2 knights blocking another door. Oh, we've got a file. Interesting. Regulations for trainees. Training facility mission. The training facility will raise a new generation of model employees to serve the future of Umbrella Corp. Is it Corp or Core? I'm guessing it's Corp because they're talking about the corporation. They're not talking about like the core, as in like the set of soldiers. Real, yeah, I don't know. Applying the strictest and most rigorous training standards, this facility will, without regard for gender, race or creed, produce only the best candidates to be the future global leaders of Umbrella Corporation. We look forward to the development of your leadership qualities, training facility guidelines, discipline, obedience, unity. These 3 words are the basic principles which govern Umbrella Corporation employees and are to be considered the law of this facility. Keep these words in mind at all times, devote yourself to your training and bring honour to yourselves and the corporation. James Marcus, Director, Umbrella Corporation Management Training Facility. Brilliant. Oh, excellent. Please insert a system disk. There's always something. Always something. Oh, make sure that shotgun's fully loaded as well. Again, like with Umbrella as well, how ostentatious is everything that they do? I mean, like, look at this. This is just a training facility. I mean, and they've got like fucking like Renaissance paintings and marble everywhere and shit. Like, it's just unnecessary. Oh yes, freebie. Gear up then. We've got a map, so this is a big fucking area. This can't carry this item. We're going to give that to Rebecca since she's already got some on her. And we've got some microfilm. Old man is holding the candle in his hand. This light will guide you to a greater truth. Well, I think we need to... The candle is burnt out. Well, I think we know what we need to do. Okay, so no. Surely we just need to light this candle though. Okay then. Definitely don't just need to use the lighter on the candle. I definitely remember it's been the case. Or is it? Has he got? Wait a moment. Ah, the lighter's out of fuel. I forgot about that. I mean, to be honest, it could be a bit more signposted. That it could be like empty lighter or something like that, because you wouldn't gather that, and if you didn't know to examine it, you'd be like, what? Why isn't that working? Because that was quite an obvious puzzle, so we need to find some lighter fuel from somewhere. Some computers. Can we use the computers? Someone has evidently used this computer recently. It doesn't seem to be working anymore though. Okay. Okay, fire motif again. So we've done everything that we can do there, and we've got a microfilm for our troubles. I don't know what the microfilm is for. can't remember. I do remember something about like these desks or something, possibly. Who's got a microfilm? Need to put that in a projector. Okay, and we're back out in the hallway, so let's dump some of this shit. It's a huge portrait. Like, I'm not really a football man, but he looks like that. I don't even know his name, but he's like that really famous referee. Okay then. So where haven't we been? Haven't been here. What have we got there? Yeah, I can't carry anything. I don't know why I bother trying to pick things up, to be honest. I can hear crows, so I'm not going to pick that up until I've read this. Notice to all staff. Regular meetings of vaccine research and infectious agent teams will be held. Both meetings at security level 5 will be held at the following locations. 1, blah, 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 blah. Entry code will be 815. Thank you. So I want to put that in the chat, so I don't need to make a note of it. I'll probably remember it anyway. Thank you. Oh shit, yeah. Oh, fuck off. What a joke. Fucking poor Rebecca, she's just getting absolutely fucked. But yeah, he definitely used his bullets on that one. Proper fucked, yeah. It's locked from the other side. The door is locked, but there doesn't seem to be a keyhole anywhere. The top part is engraved with the image of a clock. Sky is covered with dark, ominous clouds. Right then. out from the other side, right? So... went out there. Where do we need to go? Let's have a look at the map. Right, so that's locked, that's locked. Yeah. Yeah, I think I know where we need to go. We didn't explore everywhere down in this corner here. I'm watching him. I'm watching him. The Germans. Yeah, we didn't go this way. Into the basement. Right, that way is blocked by some superheated steam, so we can't do anything with that. Okay then, I think we might be a little bit stuck here. Right, so that's definitely this part all spoken for. Nothing back there. What was that I actually picked up? A crank handle. Nothing there. We are very low on bullets as well. Yeah, it's definitely, I feel like out of all of the games, this is definitely one where the puzzles are a bit more like, what the fuck? Right, that's a computer room. Ah. Yep, there we go. We've got crank handle, so we can use that.
I'll go alone.
Okay.
If I remember, this bit is very annoying, so... Alright, so Rebecca can't actually do that, right. Right, exchange that for that then. Yeah, I did that because if I remember, there are some nasties up here that are a bit of a pain in the ass. Yeah, definitely right. Very annoying. We good? Oh, got a red herb. We'll take that. I'm feeling like I should have given her the shotgun shells now. Yeah, there's something there. Yeah, it probably is like a stock. See, Rebecca can't move it. Right, so we need a way to get Billy up there. There's like some stairs here. Right, I forgot about that. Yeah, there's loads of stock sound effects, like that you always hear in games. It's like the Wilhelm. Oh shit! Fuck! Oh fuck me! Holy fuck. They're not fucking about. Fucking are you telling me? No point taking anything from here until Billy comes back. Oh, fucking hell. I feel like I'm very close to dying. Excellent, we're back in the hall. Ooh. Right, we're gonna get Billy back. Oh, come on. Oh, you're joking. I think that was my fault. I hesitated. I should have just ran for it straight up. Oh, just keep pressing the fucking change button. See, Billy can take some punishment. And he can dish out some punishment. Okay then. So let's have our first save. And I think we're going to leave it there. Thank you for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you very much, Django.